Hello, this is Kate, and this is your weekly oracle card reading. And today I'm going to be using the Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle, which is a new deck, and this is actually my first time using it for a weekly reading. And before I get started on the reading, I just want to announce that I created a free download, which is on my website, and it's basically like a sort of a mini, I don't want to say mini workshop, but it's like a mini tutorial on how to read tarot cards, and it's called How to Read Tarot with Love, Light, and Intuition. And I basically just walk you through the steps to giving yourself a one-card tarot or oracle card reading. So all the steps that I use, like, you know, how to clear your deck and how to get focused and tap into your intuition and that sort of a thing. So I'll put the link to it in the description of this video, and if you're interested, you can download it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first card, which is going to represent the beginning of the week. Okay, we've got Carry Me Home, and the message on this card is support, time to be carried, allow others to help. So this is all about letting other people help you, and if you're used to always being a caretaker for others, at the beginning of the week, now is the opportunity or the chance to let others take care of you. And sometimes this can be a challenge, and other times this feels quite natural for us and quite right. So this is all about leaning on others for support. It's not about depending on others or giving into weakness, but it's letting other people help us when we need that help and when we need that support. So it's having the wisdom to know when you need to reach out for help. And this could be, I'm getting the sense like some people might have that need to reach out for help if they're feeling really overwhelmed with their emotions. And you might feel the need to talk to someone and kind of reach out for emotional support from someone, whether it's you know, through counseling or just reaching out to a friend or a family member. But it's all about knowing when you need to reach out for help, and also being aware of when others want to help you and letting other people help you, because people like to feel like they're helpful. And I know myself, you know, if I offer my help and it keeps getting turned down, it feels kind of crappy. It feels like you're not needed or you're not appreciated. And so I keep that in mind when other people offer to help me. And make sure that you take people up on their offers from time to time. So the next card we have represents the middle of the week, and this is actually one of my favorite cards in this deck, and it's called Stardust. It has such a celestial, high vibrational feel to it, and it says premonition, galactic communications, beginnings and endings. And the sense that I'm getting from this card is that the middle of the week, and for some people, this could be the entire week. Like, this could be a theme for the whole week, not just, you know, Wednesday. But I get the sense that this week will have that ability to tune into a higher consciousness. Whether this is making stronger, higher self connections, or just tuning into that feeling that we're not alone, we're divinely guided, and we have that higher consciousness that we can tap into at any time that we want to. And this can come in the form of inspiration. So you might feel, you know, divinely inspired to write something or create something or do something. And the inspiration will feel like it comes out of nowhere. Like it just like comes out of left field. You don't have to work or hard or, you know, try for that inspiration. It comes easily to you. And as the card says, premonition, beginnings and endings. I don't get a real sense of any kind of premonition here, but beginnings and endings, I do get a sense that we're going to be letting go of some things, and it could be like physical clutter. And I know myself, I've just cleared out my apartment and got rid of a bunch of old magazines and stuff like that. So this card is about, you know, letting go of things, but also the new beginnings. And once we let go of things and accept the endings, that's when new beginnings are free to form. So the last card we have represents the end of the week and the weekend, and it's far, far away, creative daydreaming. And that actually makes sense. That goes with the Stardust card quite nicely. So creative daydreaming is, like I mentioned with the card before, it's about allowing inspiration to come to us without really working hard. So when you think of like brainstorming and stuff like that, it, you know, that kind of suggests effort, like you're sitting down, you're trying to think of solutions, or you're trying to get ideas and inspiration. Whereas creative daydreaming is more relaxed and it's more fun. And creative daydreaming, you want to set aside a nice chunk of time to do this. And it's basically, I don't want to say fantasizing, it's not really fantasizing, but it's just kind of letting go and letting go with a rational mind, because often we'll have ideas for things and then our rational mind is like, oh, that wouldn't work, no, that's unrealistic, that's so unrealistic. And creative daydreaming is about kind of locking away that part of your mind, or just setting it aside and and letting yourself be creative and entertain possibility thinking. So what if this happened? Then what would happen? And, you know, just letting your mind wander without judging it or criticizing it or trying to be, you know, realistic, basically. And so this weekend is a good time to do that. And of course there's, you know, there's a difference between daydreaming and getting stuck in that state of daydreaming and just doing that all the time and, you know, not taking action on your goals and stuff like that. But this is more of a healthier creative daydreaming that this card is referring to. So there's definitely that balance, but you want to have a nice balance between, you know, acting on your goals, taking action, getting things done, but also daydreaming and getting the ideas. So I'm just going to take a quick step back here and look at all three. And the beginning of the week is all about getting support and allowing others to help us and, you know, really drawing on that energy of support. And that's going to help us as we move into the week. It's going to help us connect to our higher selves. And you definitely feel more of a sense of connection, you know, with the universe, with everyone, when we do feel supported by those closest to us. So when you know, friends and family are helping you, you definitely have that ability to feel a connection with everything at large. And that's going to really set the stage for what's going to come in the weekend. Being able to relax, being able to let go, and just let yourself daydream and get inspiration and ideas. And that's going to be a really important step on your creative path. So don't ever underestimate the power of creative daydreaming, because that's when, you know, you get some of your best ideas. And yeah, so I hope you found that helpful. My name is Kate, and you can visit my website, dailytarotgirl.com, and I've got all kinds of info about you know, learning how to read tarot, and I've got different tarot spreads on my website and tarot deck reviews and all kinds of fun stuff. So if you have some free time, check it out. Okay, thank you so much for watching.